So now I've tested this band for a week or so. Now I would be sharing my personal experience. So with all that being said, let's get started. Now talking about the build quality, I would say the build quality of this band is very good. Considering the price point of this 2000 rupees, I would say the Boltt Beat fitness tracker has just touched my heart. The build quality of this band is just amazing. Considering the same price point of the Mi Band 2, which was launched last year, I would say the build quality is far better from the Mi Band 2. Now, if I have to compare it from the Mi Band 2 and the Boltt Beat, I would say the build quality is better from the Mi Band 2, and I would be rating it 9 out of 10. Comparing it with the fast track reflex also, I would say the fast track reflex doesn't have that bad build quality, but yeah, surely not great enough as this Boltt Beat fitness tracker. Now let's talk about the tracker. Now here, there's a twist. This tracker is not as accurate as other trackers. Considering the accuracy of the Mi Band 2, which was a good upgrade from the Mi Band, I would say the tracker is overcounting a lot of steps. Let's say if you're walking from one room to another, it is taking as 100 steps. Even just a single movement of your hand like this is counted as a step. Whereas in the case of Mi Band 2, it was counting the steps but not as much as this band. So the accuracy of this band is not that great. So I feel it could have been better because there are many other bands available. So if the accuracy had been a little more good, I would say this band would have touched the bar of the first rank. Now as you can see, this band is also having a heart rate sensor. So now if we talk about the heart rate sensor I would say is one of the key points of this band. The heart rate sensor of this band is just amazing. Comparing it with the other high-end fitness trackers like the Fitbit Charge 2, Fitbit Ultra, and some smartwatches like the Apple Watch, I would say the heart rate sensor is almost as accurate as those bands. Like if it shows you 81 or 80, so those high-end bands were also around 83 to 82, so it is almost as accurate as those bands. And yeah, while you are taking the heart rate, it sometimes shows you the wrong, but after 2 to 3 monitors, it shows you the correct one. So don't just go on the first reading, just wait for a second or so, it will get you to the correct reading. So I would say the heart rate sensor is very accurate, and comparing it with the Mi Band 2, I would say the Mi Band 2 heart rate sensor is not great enough as the Boltt Beat fitness tracker heart rate, and the edge is over the Boltt Beat fitness tracker in comparison for the heart rate sensor. Now let's talk about the battery life of this. So the battery, I have tested this band for the week or so. In my testing, I never noticed some drastic battery drain from this band. I would say the battery life of this band is good. Like right now I have switched off the heart rate sensor, but yeah, if we have switched off the heart rate sensor and you just measure your heart rate once a day from the app itself, I will be talking about the app interface also in the later part of the video, I would say it can give you a battery life from 100 to 0 for almost 2 weeks. In my testing, I would say, because right now the percentage, it doesn't show you the percentage, but yeah, it's currently on I think 49 to 48%, and I have just switched off the heart rate monitoring. But I would say the heart rate and like the battery life of this is very good. And comparing with the Mi Band 2, I would say both are of the same place for the considering the battery life of this band. So going ahead, now let's talk about the app interface. So as you can see, it's showing Oculus 417 Beat 74 F4. So it will just now tap on connect, and yeah, it takes 5 seconds or so to get connected, and it gets connected. Now just tap on data sync. It will sync all the data from your band to your phone. But when I was earlier trying to sync my phone with this band, I was having some issues, so I started syncing with some other phone and then tried on this phone, my Redmi 2 Prime, and then it started working fine. So as you can see, it takes about 30 seconds to 1 minute to sync from your band. As you can see, the battery life is around 47%, which I told you earlier. And if we go to sleep, as you can see, the sleep accuracy is almost, I would say, accurate. As you can see, it's showing me the slept at 1:08 and all, and here it shows me that I slept at 23:06 at 11:06 at night, and I woke up at 8:18. So I would say the sleep tracking of this band is almost as accurate comparing with the other bands. And there is a part of heart activity also. If you go to activity, as you can see, it was taking around at for how much time I was active in my whole day. As you can see, for 60 minutes I was there the previous day, and here 6 minutes, and the earlier 20 minutes, and all. And if you go to more, then is the profile. You can set your name, goal settings, account settings, and if you go to connect again, excuse me guys. So now as you can see, if you go to settings here, so in the settings you have also got the whole lot of options. Like you can just set like to where you are wearing the band, raised to display, stopwatch mode, screen orientation. I have set it to horizontal for now, do not disturb mode, silent alarm, and all of this stuff. So the app interface is good also, so I would rating the app interface for about 8 out of 10. To now sum it up, I would say the Boltt Beat fitness tracker is a good device, but it has the main issue as the accuracy of the tracking of the steps. Had it been a little more accurate, I would say it would be one of the best fitness trackers at the price point of 2000 rupees. There are many other bands available for the Boltt Beat. That if I recall, there was a Boltt Beat luxury fitness tracker. I don't recall the exact name. You can just check it on Amazon. So it is available there. So you have different prices. Like I have opted for the 3 months package. There's a 6 months and a 12 months also, so you can opt according to it. And so I would say the band is good, but if you are a person who is more concerned with the accuracy of the steps and all, then this band is surely not for you. So I hope you found this video helpful. So share with your friends if they are planning to buy a fitness tracker, so they might have a look on it. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Also do press the notification bell icon so that you get notified each time a new video goes live on our channel. So bye bye now. You guys have a great day.